What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Unstructure.
That's right.
I'm
Super
your
loud.
host, H. That is E.
Yeah,
And yes, we're back. We're pumped. We are back for our preview episode for episode 7. And we're also going to discuss some theories today.
that's right. But before we get into it, as usual, make sure you like and subscribe. H, let's get into it.
All right, before we get started, I do want to say thank you to everyone for showing so much appreciation and love on the comments and the videos.
Much appreciated.
Yes, a lot of great reactions to it. By the way, we have Twitter, we have Instagram. So you want to go ahead, hit us up on Twitter and Instagram at Unstructure Media. That's at Unstructure Media.
Yep.
Check out our different posts, comments, send us a message. We respond. Check us
Look,
out
mama,
on
I'm on
Twitter.
the socials.
Check us out on Twitter. We are at EH Unstructure. That's on Twitter. That's at EH Unstructure. Go ahead and check out our post, comment, retweet. Let's have a conversation, okay?
Let's do it.
All right. So, episode 6 was fire. We all enjoyed it.
Action pack for sure.
But, E, what can we expect from episode 7?
I think that they're going to get to the Invictus spaceship at the very end, and that'll be the cliffhanger for episode 7. I think that there's going to be some interaction, and I don't know if we should get to this, but I'm going to say now, I think there's going to be some interaction between Gall and Hari. We'll talk more of that, and I believe the Emperor is going to start to feel the burn, so to speak. So he's going to feel the pressure of the different edges of the universe starting to push back against him. I think we're going to see a little bit of that too in episode 7.
Or let me tell you what I think. I think we're gonna definitely see them arrive at the Invictus ship, but I don't think it's gonna be at the end. It's gonna be in the middle of the episode.
Really?
You're gonna see some conflict. You're gonna
Okay.
see them probably fight through space, and then finally get to the Invictus surprise, and then they're gonna cut back to probably Gaal. Gaal, we're gonna see a conversation with the hologram of Hari. I want to know what's happening there because that was freaky. Like, whoa. You see how that blood used to disappear in that episode? It went away.
How does that even work? Like I don't get that. Like how do you have simulated blood? That's pretty advanced.
Say the Tupac's hologram. Come on, they're just a few years ahead of us.
Yeah.
I'm also think we're gonna see a battle of wills with Brother Dawn and Brother Dusk. It's gonna be. I think that's what the episode's gonna focus on. So it's gonna be very interesting.
So that leads me to my next question, and I've been waiting for this all day. There it is. Is dawn brighter than dusk?
Short answer, yes. Let's move on. Okay.
So there's a really big struggle which we caught on to, and both sides are sort of in a cold war right now, where they have an idea of what the other party is doing, but they haven't really established it and made it known to each other. So who's going to outfigure who, and who's going to outmaneuver who? Brother Dusk obviously is older and wiser, and Brother Dawn, I think he's like a teenager. He's kind of carefree and reckless. He might get caught. So we'll see what happens with that.
I don't know. Brother Dawn has shown to be very cunning and smart. Let's bring it back to the hunt. They're hunting. He realizes, listen, what was the previous record? Oh, it was 3. You killed 6. You already broke the record. Like, you know what? Let's throw these birds to the side because I do not want to get caught.
Yes, he is aware of it, but at the same time, with what you said, when they were at the dinner table and he messed up and used the wrong hand, and also your color blindness. I mean, if you're colorblind, you can't fake it, man. Like you don't know what colors they are, and he's going to slip up.
Yeah, he's slipping up. I mean, we already know he trusted on the Master of Shadows, and the Master of Shadows obviously communicating with Brother Dusk, because all of a sudden this girl that looks just like Azura, the girl that he really likes, shows up and she's ready to go.
Yeah.
And he knows. He turns her down, but he turns her down and he asks her, "Yeah, you're gonna remember this. Your memory gonna be wiped." She's like, "No, I won't remember anything." So that's why he's able to kind of feel cool. We just let her go back. But the thing is that Brother Dusk, he was waiting for her, and he wanted to know what secrets
Yeah.
did he
Yeah.
have.
There's a lot. It's going to come to a head for sure, and it's going to be very interesting. And I'm curious to see what actually happens because Dusk is old. He's on his way out. There's no doubt about that. And Dawn is sort of like kind of beyond the point of no return. So what do we kill him and create a new clone, and then push back the whole transition? Another how old is he? 19 years or whatever. Maybe he's a
Yep.
little bit younger than that. I mean, you have to think about these things. So how does he play it? What does he do in that situation? And it doesn't matter. You're going to die soon. You're going to walk into the secret shower and die. So it doesn't matter.
I got a question for that, but
yeah.
I'm gonna ask it a little later. Hopefully, I don't forget. But it's gonna be in relation to that. We're gonna put it under theories because we will be talking about some theories that some of you guys have been posting on the comments. Now, in regards to the Master of Shadows that I mentioned, um, is weird. So the Master of Shadows, for some reason, seems not to be aging, and he has some kind of camouflage powers or ability. That was very interesting.
They don't call them master showers. Excuse me, not showers, shadows for nothing, and that's because black don't crack. So
not touching
yeah,
that.
he stays in the shadows away from the sun and doesn't age. Pretty interesting. We'll see how it goes.
Now, do you think? And this is just an idea here, and this is going to theory territory. Some of the viewers have commented on this. Do you think that he may be something similar to Demercell, where it's some kind of synthetic life form, or maybe some kind of alien race that has that ability to camouflage and just lives quite a long time? They just don't age. What do you think about that?
I mean, considering everything, I think that's highly plausible. He's not human. There aren't many like him, so maybe he's a species that was killed off by the emperor earlier on, but he's definitely something special, and there aren't many out there. So I'm curious about his story.
What if he was created just to protect the emperor, the clones, in the shadows, and only those that reach the age of Brother Dusk are aware of it? Because for some reason, Brother Dusk doesn't know about it, and we have seen no signs that Brother Day knows about this particular, shadow warrior per se. What do you think about that?
Very smart. That might be it. Like that might be it, because Brother Day, if you have a weapon like that, you want to know his whereabouts, and you want him doing things for you, and you want him in certain dark corners or whatever, so you can know what's on people's mind. But the fact that he's not being employed by Brother Day, but rather Brother Dusk, says something. They got some type of relationship or whatever, which there's a story behind it. So, and also what made him put, well, we know it was a table. It was a table incident, but like, when did he put the shadow on him, on Dawn? When did he have the shadow finally start following around?
Yeah.
How much more information does the shadow have? Like, is the shadow in the room with him?
Yeah, he's always invisible. It could always be
Plausible.
24/7 there.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Sharper Coder blog for bringing that question up, for bringing some really cool theories on here.
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
You're on it. You're on point for sure.
Yeah.
Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. We appreciate the love, all the support. If you stop by, you watch our video, just give it a like. Hit the little notification bell. It doesn't cost. It's completely free. We really appreciate it. Really helps us out. Whoa.
We're going to mute that. We're trying out new things today, and there's a whole lot of buttons. And so that was unexpected. Go ahead.
In the meantime.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Now, the other one of the theories that's been brought up is in regards to the vault. A couple of questions that arise in regards to that are going to be why is the vault in Terminus, and why has the vault been there since before the Foundation had arrived to Terminus? Speechless.
Yeah. I'm gonna do like everybody does in the universe and just say Harry. So he has he eats planting a seed or something. He has something to do with it. Uh, Harry is the mastermind of everything, and I would be. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no matter how crazy things get, somehow Harry has planned for it within some uh down to some level of deviation. We'll see.
No, certainly. One thing that, in my opinion, one of the question that arises is, what do you think is in the vault?
What do I think is in the vault?
Yeah, what do you think? Like, why one? We don't know what the vault is, but what could be hidden in that vault? Is it knowledge? Is it a weapon? Is it
I don't know what would be
Harry?
yeah, what would be so valuable that they would keep it in the vault so far away. They haven't explained to us they haven't given us that context yet. And as far as I know, the Emperor has everything. Unless it has something to do with the Luminous, it's definitely not Invictus. So what is it? Is it,
Is it
I
a
don't know.
library? Maybe.
Library could be.
What if it's a clone of Harry just waiting to be awoken there? How about that?
Nah,
Nah.
nah.
Hey, the
He's
Emperor
not
has
that.
clones. Come on.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
So
You know,
Harry
you
had
know,
an ego in a way,
yeah,
like,
and he, you know what, he, if anyone could reverse engineer that technology, it would be him. So is it possible? Yeah, it's definitely possible. If you wanted to, if you were in competition with the Emperor, that might be what you would do. If there's something going on because he had his own casket made and everything like that, which I had put in the comments. Nobody, uh, for one, nobody makes their own casket, and two, when they talk about your funeral, they don't talk about what type of casket it was and what the fact that you had it made yourself. So there's a story for that. And that's going to be a little twist, and maybe that has something to do with the vault. I don't know.
and then Salvor. Why is Salvor the only person who can get close to it? It's some kind of DNA detection system similar to that defense in the Terminus colony.
Yeah,
So
it's
many
definitely
questions.
DNA, and I think that she's going to have some type of relation to Gall. I'm just saying.
Yeah, certainly. A lot of questions. Guys, leave us some comments with your own theories, what's going on there, any questions you may have. We're addressing on another video for sure. And don't forget, we have episode 7 dropping this Friday.
Yep.
We're going to be doing another preview episode for the following couple of days. And like or subscribe on our social media. What you got for them?
Listen, like H said, thank you for the support. And everybody's watching on Friday. So we will drop on Friday as well because we want to be a part of that conversation. So feel free to hit us up. And until next time, I'm E and this is H, and we are Unstructured.